It's officially start of the rainy season, so we're gonna stay inside and enjoy a roof and warmth. So I could give an update on some projects we got going on here at Frose Bros. So the 11 window in the background there, not much has changed in the last year or so. And it's just because we have had other things we've been focused on. It's one of our own projects, so it's not like we've got a customer that's chomping at the bit, so we're working on it as we have time. But our hope is that in the next 6 months, maybe a year, it will be in paint, and then we can continue on. Down here, we have a real nice buggy chassis. It's been a Manx clone. The chassis itself came out of a guy in California that was building them, sold them on the Samba for a while. And we're just finally getting ready to continue on with it. So got it back painted, Rancho Pro Street. We'll have 4-wheel disc brakes eventually. The engine, Art is working on that right now. It's gonna be a 2110. Should be hopefully ready in the next month, 2 months or so. And so just the fun state, putting it together with clean parts. Will be just a nice look. Customer's gonna handle the interior or the inside eventually. I think most of it's gonna be covered up, unfortunately. I think it looks awesome with the exposed steel like that, but his car, his rules. And just a normal beam will be disc brakes all the way around. Back over there, that's my brother's car, 914.6. Well, it's a 914.4, but converted to 6. He's had it for a long time too. Second time he's restoring it now, doing some upgrades and waiting for time. Yeah, just a messy workbench. There we've got the makings of a turbo motor, and that all in the shrink wrap that was in. The turbo motor belongs to this really cool Pro Street kind of idea and notchback we built a few years back. And then that motor in the shrink wrap, that was in the Yellow Beetle from a previous issue. We've got my sunroof bus that I've actually made a little bit of progress on in the last few rainy days. And again, my own project, so no pressure on time. I can work on it when I feel motivated, which, to be honest, is not that much. This is the shell going onto that pan, but it's upside down. So we're smoothing it out. It's gonna be exposed sides and it'll be painted all one color. I think it's going metallic blue of some kind. So it's coming along and probably should be in paint in the next, the top side's mostly been worked on already. Should be in paint hopefully in the next month and a half. And then we got floor pan alley. This is a 68 Beetle pan, getting cleaned up and detailed, and will be going in with Pro Street swing axle. It's a swing axle car, even though it is a 68. Big motor too, and there's gonna be 4-wheel disc brakes, waiting for some parts from Limebug to show up. It's gonna be static, it's not gonna be air ride, but it's gonna be a fun project. And at the moment, all we're doing is just the platform or the floor pan. And then we got a door off my rusty bus, and then we turned part of our kind of body shop area into a makeshift sandblasting room because we had a few things to do. This is a floor pan, unrestored, out of a 56, 57 oval window, my brother's car that he's getting ready. But yeah, it's still all OG. This is how they did it back in the day. And this thing is very rust free, but he is gonna clean it up and make it a little better. And yeah, some more parts, and you can see typical of buses, sliding doors, pinholes, rust in the corner. Happens to all of them, at least where I live anyway. And then as we get out of this gross area, dirty area I should say, there's the Yellow Beetle. Unfortunately no takers yet, but spring will come. Eventually it'll be sunny and we'll find a home for it. And then we have the double cab. I've got another episode coming up. I think I'm on episode 10 of the restoration. So it's moving along, waiting for Lucas. He had a few other things to do that were more important than working on a rusty 66 double cab. So that will happen eventually. And then on the lift, that one hasn't been on any videos. It's a well, it's a Vanagon Westie Synchro that we're doing. It's our own project again. You know, big brakes and lift kit, and it's gonna have Fox shocks, or he does, and it's detailed underside to the top side. It'll be like an adventure wagon, like what you see these days. Coming along nicely, actually. Paint and body work is all done. We did it ourselves. Just working on making it roll again, and there's a lot of pieces down there that a little bit more involved than say your typical bay window bus. But anyway, yeah, nice stainless steel exhaust, water box. It's a little water box. We made a big one. I think it's a 2.4. Waiting for the throttle body to show up so we can actually hopefully get it fired up soon. But 4-wheel disc. And this is like I think it was a Porsche blue, if I remember correctly. But one day, when it's off the lift, we'll have more pictures of it. But that's kind of what we got going on. You know, always something here. So we'll keep on plugging away. And eventually, when the rain stops, we'll get to go outside again and look at something and maybe drive something. But for now, we're just going to keep on plugging away and go from there.